Hi there. Have you ever heard about FIRE? Financial Independence Retire Early. Well, I just want to say something about my glasses. This is the microphone. That's why I have the glasses. Hello there. So don't bother about the microphone. I'm out on a field trip with my moped that I have had since 40 years, 1986. When I was 15, my parents bought me this one, and since then I've had it. I owned it, I mean. And nowadays, when I'm older, I'm 54 right now, I use it sometimes in the summertime here in Sweden and go out for some trips. And this is my favorite spot. I will show you. I sit here on the bench and reflect. I reflect about different topics. I'm introvert, so I like to sit by myself and just think about stuff. And today I was thinking about FIRE, financial independence, retire early. Quit working before normal retirement and finance your situation by your investments, the return of your investments, I should say. And that's what I'm doing. I've done that over 5 years now. I retired when I was 49 from my own company, a home caring company, and since then I have financed my situation with my investments in the stock market. And nowadays I'm just spending my time on stuff that I really like, my hobbies. And this is one of my hobbies. Sit for myself out in the nature, driving my moped or my motorcycles or my cars or whatever, and find some spot there where I can sit for myself and just think about stuff. Sometimes I go camping for myself as well. I have a camping van, a very simple camping van, but it's good. Maybe you've seen it on this channel. Well, I want to talk about FIRE and I want to talk about life, because this is life for me. Just enjoying the nature and the surroundings, the calmness. It's still and quiet. I have a river just in front of me here in Falkenberg, Sweden, and I can hear it. I don't know, how do you say it? Well, maybe you hear it as well. It runs through some stones and stuff, making some noise behind the bushes there. And I like to sit on this bench, and sometimes I record videos when I sit here. I just want to say something about FIRE, because there is good FIRE and there is bad FIRE. A lot of people who aims towards FIRE, they spend all their time thinking about how to get there, to get the goal, to get to the goal, the FIRE goal. And when they reach the FIRE goal, if they do, then they don't have a plan. I usually compare it to if you are in prison and escape from prison. All your thoughts have been about the escape, how to escape, but you have no thought about what to do when you get out of the prison, if you manage to escape, that is. I don't recommend escaping from a prison. It's just an example. So, but what I mean is that if you don't have a thought about fire when you get there, then the fire can be problematic. Either you can be depressed about you don't have anyone asking for you anymore, you don't have anyone who needs you anymore, like the employment. That's one problem. So how to manage fire is one question that you really have to think about before you get there. And what I mean about manage is, what are you gonna do with your life, your time? That's also the same thing as to retire normally. What to do when you have retired? What to fill your life with? That's something that I recommend that you think about before you reach the goal of FIRE. And then the other thing that you have to think about is the money. You have been thinking about the money a very long time to reach the goal of FIRE. And when you get there, then you shouldn't think about the money as much. Just wait a minute, I will just let the people go by. I had some people walking along the path here. Well, I continue. When you reach the goal of FIRE, then the focus should not be the money. You should not think about if the money will keep you on the FIRE track or not, because then you are trapped. You're going from one place to another, from one trap to another trap. You're going from the trap of employment to the trap of worrying about the money. And that's not FIRE. FIRE is about not to worry about the money. And how to not to worry is something that you also have to think about, I think, before you reach your goal about being FIRE. Because if you sit there when you reach the goal, when you are FIRE, and you think about, oh, all my expenses, how much expenses do I have? Will the money continue to finance my situation, or will they stop, or will they run out? Or you shouldn't have that kind of thoughts, because then you miss the whole point of being FIRE. FIRE is about not worrying about the money. FIRE is about this: enjoying your life. This is FIRE. FIRE is not to make a budget or calculate if your money will be enough or something like that. That's not FIRE. This is FIRE. Do you understand? So if you are at the FIRE path, going to reach FIRE, think about those two things. I really recommend you to do that. What to do with your time and how to not worrying about the money when you quit your work and start your FIRE situation. That's all for now. Thank you.